Okay, I would like to go over assembling a document for submission. So we have been so far working in individual documents. The final version of the assignment will be putting all of these into one document and saving it as a PDF, okay? Because that way I will be able to mark it from the Blackboard and you'll be able to upload everything in one place. Okay, so what we're going to be using today to do this are our artboards. It's just a new area we have not used in the past. You find it if you go under pull down menu window, you will see there are artboards, which will show up. So the default is the artboard single one that we have been working on. Now, all you have to do to create new ones is to head down to the right-hand side of the artboard menu and then click plus. And that will give you new artboards, okay? And you will see that Illustrator has set them up automatically in a line. I prefer to have them in 2 columns. So if you want to rearrange all artboards, up and down 2 columns, okay, and it'll be something like that. Now, in order to assemble all of our artwork, we are going to be using our good friend Control or Command F, the paste in front. And what that looks like is, if I go to one of my drawings, here we have the flare dress, and I do Command A, which is select all. So I've got everything selected, and then I do Command C, which is copy. And then I head over to my artboards here, which is my new document. And you can see how whichever board I click on, Illustrator is telling me where I am navigating through that blue line on the right-hand side. I actually want to put this in around here, around artboard 3. So I'm going to do Control or Command F. And you can see how everything beautifully pops in on that page, right? And then I'm going to grab one of my technicals. And again, Command A. Nice thing about Command A is it will select items on different layers. You'll see that I've got the drawing, the artwork, the top stitch and the text are on different layers, right? But Illustrator selects them all, Control C, and then I want to move up to here. So rather than artboard 4, I want to move to artboard 2, Command F, okay? So very easily moves them in. Now, what happens when you want to rearrange all of your artwork? You can do that, but it's a 2-step process, as you will see. So I'm actually going to head over to one of my documents where I've put together a lot of my drawings and term work here. And you can see how I've named various artboards. And then to name something, you just double click on it and assign it a name like that. If you're only having like 5 or 6, you may not need to do that. For me, I find it makes it really easy to keep things organized. Because once you start getting multiple things on multiple artboards, things can start getting a little confusing, right? So if I ever want to head over to a specific board, I click the number, right? It's going to take me to that technical. Very handy. If I need to find where my fitted shirt with repeat patterns pairs are, it's very easy to find it. And I love to find that. So there you go. Now, in terms of reorganizing your window, say I want to move my brocade collection farther down in the list, you can click on it. Where's my brocade? There we go, brocade collection. Now you can use these little arrows down here and move it down in the order. Now it looks like nothing has happened because you have to do this as a two-step. First of all, you reorganize, and then you head over here and do the same thing I did with rearrange all artboards. You know, you sort of Illustrator, you tell it where you want it to go, and then you have to do a second step, rearrange all artboards, and that's all looking good. And then you will see that my brocade collection has moved down in the order of my document. So very handy for keeping things organized. The files do tend to get very large, so just be aware of that. And of course, always be backing up your files as you go. Save it on an external hard drive of some sort, because when you start doing things like adding in a lot of clipped photo images, you're going to see that the files are going to be getting pretty large. Okay. So that is using the artboards. Now, in terms of submitting them, once I have it all in one of these, like I have, 22 artboards now in this document, so it's a large file, you can just do a save, file save as, and tell Illustrator to save it as a PDF. It's that easy. One of the nice things about using Illustrator is that it's an Adobe product, and Adobe also makes PDFs. So some other software you have to export to get a PDF, but you can do it just a simple save as, and that will save your project as the PDF, and that will be what you will upload to your to the link on our Blackboard page. And you would just rename it CAD 302 Project 1 or something like that. And then you would change that to PDF, and then it would save it. So there you go. That is how to have multiple pages within one Illustrator document.